CP Wanyemeka also told newsmen that the 10 women and 4 children who were kidnapped in Iswa community out of West Local Government area have regained their freedom. Away from that, 3 women who have distinguished themselves in their chosen careers will now be honored by the River State House of Assembly. The women are Kekwaro Ngozi, a staff of Eco Hotels and Suites and a native of Emoha Local Government area who recently returned over $70 million to a customer in Lagos State, Rina Wakama from Okrika and head coach of the Tigress FC, and Palace Kunayi Akbana from Kalabari, a Nigerian basketball player who won gold medal at the Afro Basketball Championship. The resolutions followed a motion brought before the House by the deputy leader and member representing Okrika constituency, Linda Stewart, requesting the lawmakers to commend these 3 females who made the state proud recently. Speaker of the House of Assembly, Martin Amewule, shortly after an extensive debate by the lawmakers, said a commendation letter from the 10th Assembly will be written to the 3 women. Earlier, the deputy leader, Linda Stewart, while moving her motion, explained the importance of recognizing these women.
3 female indigents of River State who have distinguished themselves in their various professional fields, recognizing that apart from representation, lawmaking and oversight, one of the responsibilities of a parliamentarian is to bring to the front burner issues of national good that have the propensity to promote development and the corporate image of the state. That the parliamentarian achieves this through the instrumentalities of certain legislative mechanisms.
Correspondent Suebi Ruwari reports that the House also constituted the Committee of Selection of the House Committee, headed by the Speaker and the principal officers of the Assembly. The House later adjourned plenary to August 18, 2023. Still to come, lingering stench from waste dump site along Airport Road in Port Harcourt draws concerns. Stay tuned. Flyover in Port Harcourt are calling for it to be shut down due to the stench. Some residents and business owners in the area told our correspondent that the foul smell from the dump site worsens on rainy days.
The dustbin that is close to us is very bad. It's giving us health issues. This rainy season, the smell is so bad that it affects both our waters. We don't drink our waters because of the smell. You cannot be able to sit outside for a second. The air will be polluted. The air will be polluted. You cannot even breathe in.
They disturb us very well, and definitely this very one, they very fast when it comes to infection. So anything they want to do about that, make them do it very fast. You know, if you pass there, you know, close your nose. By 5:30, you need to enter house because of the mosquito.
Even to turn motor there, you go begin the pulse. If you rain fall, now the thing they come where. The minute thing great, I don't enter inside like this. So you go come out the one where they carry come fresh. So that people go blow. And they call government, I bet make them come here, come spread something here so that make the thing not come worry us. That's the way they find wood to chop because they carry sickness. They get where they walk. No good now.
Some of them spoke about how the waste dump site affects their health.
They're not even pouring any chemicals to reduce the smell. Rather, as they're pouring there, they're using as business. They collect money, people go there to pick things. People that want to go there now and pick trash, they're even paying fee there, 1,000 naira. But they don't know that it's affecting people that is living here. They're not having conscience. It's very bad. It's affecting us here. Government to come here and check on the residents that is living around the place. The smell is too much. They should close the dump, or they should at least support us with some finance to help our own self medically. Because it's killing us small.
It was gathered that numerous scavengers paid a community liaison officer of the area 1,000 naira each to pick up reusable waste. Although the dump is currently being fenced, the offensive smell lingers from miles away from the dump for those who use that route to and from the airport. Meanwhile, some residents in Port Harcourt say the flash floods that surfaced in Port Harcourt yesterday due to the heavy rain that lasted for hours destroyed their properties. Some business owners spoke to our correspondent on this.
E make business slow, market no dey. The rain is bad.
The rain is bad market to us. The rain did not allow people to come out, to come and do their business so that we too will sell. So we just sit and watch. Everywhere is too cold and quiet. Normally before, by this time, we have sell finished. But because of this rain, people are just coming one.
The rain, no, I don't see anything. I don't see anybody. Where are they here?
Sure, the rain, if they worry you because I carry and go by the market. If you don't come out, nothing come out for you. So I just dey manage. Say God make it help. Before I will start to dey sell, the rain will stop in Jesus' name.
As you may know, many residents had to use alternative routes to avoid having their vehicles swim across the flood. Others were left stranded as commercial drivers appear to have chosen to wait for the floods to recede before they resumed business. Our correspondent reports that the areas affected by flash floods are Woji Stadium Road, Ogbolu-Rumigbo axis of the East-West Road, Peter Odili Road under the Rumogba flyover, a part of Okboro Road, UST Roundabout, Ropoku Obasanjo Road, among others. Reacting to this, a town planning expert, Soprochi Njoko, blamed the situation on lack of proper planning from government and the attitude of residents towards the environment.
A situation whereby you see residents disposing their waste on the drain whenever it rains. And so this is one of the aspects that is the cause of what we're experiencing. Secondly, we have not been planning in the state for a very long time. The last time there was a planning within the main Port Harcourt tanks was 45 years ago. Planning is dynamic. Maybe 10, 20 years ago, we were not experiencing this because there were vacant lands that were helping to absorb this flood water. And now this land has been built upon and water must find its way.
Mr. Sopochi warned that if the government fails to take action now, it will be more devastating in the future.
Let's review the 1975 master plan and see how we can ameliorate some of these challenges. Yes, it will be very expensive because a lot of sacrifice has to be made on the side of the government and of the people. But it's worth doing because if we don't, the global warming is adding to flooding all over the world, and this might be a child's play. So the government has to act now. Let's have a drainage master plan for each of the neighborhoods. The government needs to professionalize the ministry that is supposed to regulate development in the state. The Ministry of Physical Plan and Urban Development.
In other news, President Bola Tinubu has directed the CBN to implement strict monetary policies that would help stabilize the naira and further improve the nation's economy. Acting CBN Governor Folashodun Shonubi announced this on Monday after receiving directives from the president. Mr. Shonubi, who did not reveal the specific measures the CBN will take, however, stressed that currency speculators will lose significant amounts of funds when the measures are in place. The acting CBN governor added that supply will be improved in the coming days to help stabilize the foreign exchange market. Further details of the new policy will be announced by the CBN. Nigerian Air Force I-171 helicopter on a casualty evacuation mission on Monday crashed near Chukuba village in Niger State. Confirming the incident in a statement, NAF spokesman Edward Gapquet explained that the aircraft had departed Zunguru Primary School en route Kaduna but crashed near Chukuba village in Shiroro local government area of Niger State.
Now, we bring you news from around the world.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump has been charged with attempting to overturn his 2020 election loss in the state of Georgia. He and 18 others have been indicted on counts that include racketeering in a 41-charge document issued by Fulton County grand jury. The indictment marks the fourth time Mr. Trump has been criminally charged this year. He has denied the accusations in all cases.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
On the news this morning, you heard that the NLC has threatened a fresh strike if the price of petrol is increased any further. The police has promised that justice will be served as Ijaw youth protested the killing of Alafro Peterside by a policeman yesterday. The Rivers State House of Assembly is to honor 3 women. The lingering stench from a waste dump site along the airport road in Port Harcourt is raising concerns. On the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump has been charged in Georgia election meddling inquiry. The news was edited by Choma Ezewafo. Cloudy weather is expected in Port Harcourt this morning. To contact the news team, you can send an SMS, call, or WhatsApp 0808 721 7215. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. My name is Ifeemi Andrew. Good morning.